Learning is a natural ongoing process. Research has shown that cognitive skills are a determining factor of an individual's learning ability. Now, cognitive skills help us execute simple to most complex tasks. For example, 1 to 3 numbers is simple. Application of numbers to a polynomial or a physical equation or a statistic is a complex task. If your child can do simple and a complex task with ease, cognitive abilities are developed in them. But if they can't, that means we need to find out which cognitive abilities is not developed and how we can help the child acquire those skills. Now, every parent wants to teach their children how to think, not what to think. Why? If you're teaching them how to think, you're opening a new horizon for them, you're opening a lot of opportunities for them. But the moment you teach them what to think, you're limiting their thought process, you're limiting those opportunities for them. Over here again, cognitive training plays a very important role. It becomes essential for every child to improve their learning process and their academic performance. So now we need to understand what exactly is successful learning. Successful learning is all about adaptability. It's all about our ability to increase or enhance our capacity to improve our IQ. It's about critical thinking, problem solving. Now, if any of this element is missing, the child will struggle. Hence, we have to ensure that we prepare our children for 21st centuries and develop these abilities and skills in them. Now, if you see, learning is a natural ongoing process. Research has shown that cognitive skills are the determining factor of an individual's learning capacity. If one cognitive skill is not developed, it kind of creates a roadblock for a student. Now, what exactly are these cognitive abilities? Example, memory. If our memory is not developed, we'll not remember on time or when we need it. That means we'll become unorganized. To do a simple task will take a longer time. Now, imagine if our memory, concentration, focus, attention is developed, life will become easy for us. Life for our children will become easy. Hence, I request all parents to pay attention, give importance to cognitive training in their children. Now, let's understand another concept over here. You know, when children are age 3, they enter formal education system. And when they are 23, 24, they complete education and they enter world of work. That means they will be spending 20 years approximately of their lifetime acquiring skills and abilities. Now just think about it. If a child, say an example, grade 1. If the child in grade 1 has not understood one or two concepts, has not acquired one or two skills, it will have an impact when they move to the next grade because they do not have the prerequisite to learn the curriculum of the next grade. Imagine if you train the child in cognition and the child becomes naturally talented, he becomes independent, the child will never have it or experience learning gap. Because if the child does not have the prerequisite or does not have his key concepts in place, the child will struggle when a new concept or a new task is introduced to them. And if a child is still in a process of making sense of what is happening in class, remember the class will move on to the next step, to the next chapter. And this child is lost, this child is confused. To ensure that they don't fall behind, to ensure that they are not knowing what's happening in the class, cognition becomes an important element for parents to consider to train their children in. Now, learning is like a puzzle. You all know what a puzzle is. If one or two elements of puzzles are missing, it becomes frustrating to complete it. It becomes a never-ending task to fix it. Learning is exactly like that. If one or two elements of cognition are missing, like concentration, focus, attention, critical thinking, problem solving, creativity, working memory, auditory working memory, visual memories, if any of this task is underdeveloped, it creates a lot of frustration, it creates a lot of unnecessary stress on children to function complete day-to-day activities. And hence we say or request, let's find the missing piece, let's find which cognition is not developed in your child, and let's figure out how we can develop it. That is the reason why Energia and schools have tied together, because they want to offer every single student a personalized cognitive ability training program. When I say personalized, every child gets a personalized program based on what they want, what is their goal, what are their strengths, where they do not have their cognitive abilities developed, and we develop it for them. So their personalized worksheet gets developed, their personalized computer module gets developed, their personalized program gets developed to ensure we help them achieve their goals, help them achieve their vision, help them ensure that they reach their goals efficiently and effectively. Thank you so much. I'm Ambereen Pradhan. I'm a cognitive psychologist, owner and founder director of Energia SOI. Looking forward to meeting you very soon.